how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I don't normally start my videos from the car. I'm normally in my cozy living room, which I'll be back there very soon. But I'm going to collect a parcel. I had bought something, and you know when they can't deliver it and they take it to a shop. I wish they just delivered it to my neighbours. My neighbours are amazing and take my parcels in. I'm going to go and grab that. That's something for the guest room. So I can't wait to show you that. I hope it turns out nice because the price was so good on it that I almost am preparing myself that it's not going to be as good as it looks. So we'll see how that turns out. And I just thought I would pick up the camera because the next couple of days are exciting. I've already had some amazing updates happening to the guest room. So the electrics are done, yay! I need to get that all filled in. So he's going to come back. He said he'll come back today and fill the, you know, because he's had to chisel out part of the wall and that wasn't even part of what he agreed to do. So I was really appreciative that he said that he would do that. So that's made my day, because then this weekend what I want to get done is I want to wallpaper the wall. I want to get the, I'm so sorry for screaming down your ears, that was so rude of me. But yeah, I want to get the wall wallpapered because then I can get the wardrobe stuck to the wall, and then I'm going to get everything done on, hopefully on Monday morning I can get everything in that room. I can get the desk built, the wardrobe will be on the wall, I can start making that look built in, and things will start moving quickly then. So this is making me super happy. I'll jump in here. Right, I'm going to go and grab this. I can't wait. I hope I can get home and tell you about a bargain, and it looks amazing. And yeah. We got the goods. She was the loveliest lady ever. She was so friendly. She's made my day. So I'm going to head home now and I'll show you what I got. But it turns out how well it looked on the picture. I'll show you. So this is for my above the bed. So I had lighting put in there, a wall light, because that was where originally when I was going to do it as my office, I had that as I was going to have that where my built-in bookcase, and then I was going to have wall lights on the side of it. And now that I'm not doing that, I was like, do I just get rid of the wiring in the wall because it's obviously up near the top? And I was like, actually, when I get a bed, I don't want something too high. I could put a nice piece of artwork and have a light there, which would be a picture light. Now I don't know how strange that's going to be, but I think it will look great. So I decided to go on the hunt for something that was like a little bit like traditional, as you know that's my style, and I didn't want just something plain and modern, and it was actually classed as bronze, which worried me a little bit, but the picture was brass. It was clear that it was brass, so I thought, let me take the risk. Hopefully it'll come and it'll be brass, because obviously you know my colour is brass. And it come and it's brass. Look at the details in that. Oh my god! Look at the ends. A piece of art or some sort of framed print, something that I will then have below it, so that when the guest comes in, I'm going to have it wired so that when the guest comes in, they push this on, it'll turn this light on. And you know when I was talking in my previous video, I've got a spotlight that'll be pointing up above my wardrobe, so it'll shine onto the textured wallpaper. So those two lights will come on with the same flick. So in the evening I'm going to get really dull bulbs for this. So in the evening, if you just want those lights on, you can have those. Then in my last video, I had got these. So these are going to go beside the bed. And if you want these on, these are wireless because I didn't wire it up, because I just didn't think I was going to have it as a bedroom. So I found these wireless ones. These were just from Next. But they'll be on the same wall, so that's why I needed this to be brass and not bronze, and I think they'll go perfectly. Obviously they'll be far apart, but I love that. Let me put this one back. I think this would be amazing, like in a living room, in a dining room, and you could probably, I mean it's got the little, it's actual bulbs that you put in the bottom of it. I don't know if you can get wireless ones, you know, the little ones that go on the remote control that could fit that, but if you could, that would be pretty cool. because then even if you've not got it wired, like I would love to have that above my sofa with the artwork there. Like imagine this artwork with a light on it because of all the texture that's in it. I think that could look amazing. So I am made up. The price of these were from Amazon, I want to say. I'll leave the link below of this exact one for the price. Like these can go quite expensive. So I was really worried that, like I say, when I was driving there to pick it up, I was taking the risk because I was like, the price of it and how it looked in the pictures, and I was like, do I take the risk? I am so glad I did. Imagine that. Oh, this has made my day because I feel like that's another big thing ticked off my list of things to get done. So check, check, check. So today what am I doing? I need to sort this house out because we're getting ready to go into the weekend, and this weekend I'm probably just going to be doing DIY most of the weekend. So I need to get this house clean because my problem is when I DIY, everywhere becomes, I'm sure anyone that's renovating or you know, when you decorate a bedroom, everywhere else just becomes chaos. And a lot of my house feels like that already because obviously I've been DIYing over the past couple of weeks, and I'm mindful that I'm going to be doing a lot this weekend as well. So I want to just get it all freshened up, get in here all clean, get upstairs all done, hoover my stairs, just have a good freshen up ahead of me getting stuck into that stuff. And then I feel like I'm going to move into my guest room. You guys, Homebody Besties were all commenting to say, I'm coming to stay, and I'm like, you can come stay and you can have a gorgeous wall light. I'm so made up. I get so excited over all these little things. I don't know if any of you guys, I'm guessing yous are probably the same because you're here. I was to go to my friends and talk about this and talk about how excited I am, they would just be like, bore off. And I'm like, but how can you not be excited for this? So that was a great find. Look how good. I've been using my cover. This was the one that I talked about in my last video, and I love it. I've took the bottom part off. If I'm being really honest, I didn't like the white with the brown, so I just decided to take the bottom off and just have the top part. I'm not going to open it because it'll turn my laptop on, and I don't need it on at the minute. But yes, it looks amazing. It's just been sat on my coffee table while I was editing last night, so I'd left it there. And when I come down this morning, well, because obviously it goes in keeping with my interiors, and I love that. That was from Etsy. For anyone that didn't see the last video, I'll leave that linked below if you're just looking for a cover. They do them for all different laptops and iPads and all that good stuff. Right, I'm procrastinating on sorting my life out, so I'm going to go start cleaning up. I'm going to get the rest of my homework on. Good morning. It's actually the next morning now. I am going to Inspiration Wholesales to have a look at the Christmas stuff. I know it's really early for me to be doing that, but from experience, you have to get there sooner rather than later. So that's what I'm doing because I want all the good stuff. So I'll take you along. We're gonna have lots of fun. So firstly, I went to Starbucks and grabbed a coffee, and then we headed to Inspiration Wholesale. If you have never been here before, this is like the adult playground for Christmas decorating. It makes me so happy. So it's great for inspiration, so if you're looking for ideas of how to decorate, because they have all the colour sections set out and they actually design the trees as well, which is just phenomenal. Like the decorating, the stylists that they've got in here are great. I absolutely love the pieces. So this was the shop that I got the inspiration to do berries last year, and I'm staying with the same theme this year. I don't know about anyone else, but these are my favourite days, as it's right in the middle of autumn and you're getting cold, you've got your coffee, and you just go and look at all this stuff. It feeds my soul. And they've got all decor throughout, like big trains, big cars, which just look amazing. I also get my Christmas lights from here, and I'll show you some of the ones that I will always go for a cluster light. And then we were looking at garlands because I have a garland around my fireplace. I want to extend that this year, and then I also want to add one onto my dining table and to my stairs. I was vibing with this blue as well. It's not something that would go in my home, but if you've got those blue tones throughout, it would just look phenomenal. And then this little cushion, how cute. And look at the truck, oh my god, there's Christmas. Oh. As you can see, they've got lots of berries as well, which is exactly what I've gone for. I picked up so many of them. But they've also got lots of ornaments and stuff for Christmas. I think they're good for having in different spaces throughout your home. So you can have them in the hallway, you can have them in the bedroom, the kids' room. There's just lots of them and they are absolutely stunning. I picked myself up a few last year and I will be getting some more this year. But this place, like the amount, as you can see, just look at all the trees. Like, I feel like you're going to have something for you, depending on whatever your style is. Like, you will find some sort of design that will fit perfectly with what you're looking for. And look at the plane. Look at all this red. Honestly, this place just, you need to check it out. P.S. This is not an ad or anything, I just love this place. I love Christmas, so anything that's like this is just my happy place. So, we've just been in Inspirations and I got loads. I can't wait to show you when we get home. But we're going to go to HomeSense now. That wasn't in the plan, but we got that done much quicker than we had wanted. So I'm like, actually, let's go to HomeSense. Let's see what they've got in. I've not heard that they've got a lot of great stuff in at the minute. So I'm just going to have a little gander. It'll be good to get there because, as you'll know, if you've been following me along, you'll know that it's been a while since I've been to HomeSense, and I'm normally in HomeSense every single week, so it'll be good to go along and see. I think they're in their transitional period to go from autumn stuff to Christmas stuff. But yeah, Inspirations, if you've not been there, I go to the one in Bromborough, and oh my god, as you will have seen from the clips, it's just so Christmassy. It is my favourite place to go to get Christmas stuff. Price wise, I won't lie, it's probably not the cheapest place that you can go and get some Christmas stuff. I did a lot of my tree last year, and if you remember, I put a YouTube video up then, and it was, I went for like berries. That was like my theme, so I'm doing the same again this year, but I wanted to get some more to add to my garland around my fireplace, and also I want to do my dining table and sort of add all that in, so that's what I've gone with. And I've also got some garland for my banister going down my stairs. So this makes me so happy, so I'm going to do this, going to go to HomeSense, then I'm going to go home and I need to start wallpapering the guest room because the desk is getting done on Monday. So it's going to be all go today. So we've been to HomeSense. It was much better than I was anticipating, which makes me happy. I'm just got to, I've got to get some little bits and then home to do the wallpapering. Hopefully I can get that done, but I'll show you what I got. I picked up a nice little lamp for my guest room, and did I get a couple of other little things, nothing major, but yeah, I got a lamp, so I was made up about that. I'm nice and snug, so yes, let's go get this and then head home. Hello, I'm back, and I want to show you what I got. I mean, I bought So if you followed me last year, you'll know that on my Christmas I went for a lot of berries and the deep reds. So I have decided to do the same again. So this is a lot of them. Let me show you one or two of them up close. I went for two different kinds. So this one here and then this one here. So you can see they're actually shaped a little bit differently. But what's good is they can actually fluff them out, which then creates a little bit more of a full look. And then these ones are just a bit bigger, but these are more for the top of my tray. So these were $2.99 plus VAT. I got 25 of these because I need a lot. I'm going to be doing my dining table, I'm going to be doing my garland, and my garland going round my fire it's going to go all the way down to the floor this year, so I needed to get some extra for that, and also my banister on my stairs. So I would keep it really simple, and I'll just have this and then some maybe red ribbon or like a deep red. So like this, I don't like the one that's too bright. This, I go for more of a deep red rather than a bright red, and as you can see, these feed into that. So I love those. So I've got a lot of them that I'll get put away. I got some of these as well, so you can see the little just tea light holders. I thought they would be really nice throughout the garland on my dining table. These were £3.25 plus VAT, and they come in two different styles. So that you've got the zigzag and then you've got the straight line. So I've got two each of those. My Christmas lights, I will always go for a cluster light. That's how you get the fuller look. So normal lights are quite far spaced apart, whereas when you get a cluster, they're really close together, so they give more of a full, in my opinion, luxury chef's kiss look. So I got this for my garland here, because what I found last year is I had them battery operated on my garland, but it's because I was like, I don't have a plug, but actually my garland comes pretty much right up to my TV, and obviously I've got a plug behind my TV. So last year I was like, oh, I could have actually done it. So this year I decided to go and grab these. This is 1500 lights. I may actually need more, believe it or not, because the cluster lights are so close together and it needs to go all the way round. So I thought I'll buy this one just now, and then we'll see what the other one will look like. These are the same ones that I had last year, so you can see it's just got different styles throughout it, but I find that they are quite sparse, but I tie two together. That gives it more of a full look. So this will be, I've got 4 of them. So one of them is to extend my fire, because that needs to be a little bit longer than it was last year. And then one will be for the dining table, and then I've got 2 for my stairs. I think I probably will need another one, so I can go and grab that. But these were $16.99 plus VAT. And that was pretty much it for there. Let me show you what I got from HomeSense. So the first thing that I bought was this little Ralph Lauren lamp. I loved the deep wood on it at the bottom, and then it's got some at the top, and then at the little screw on part as well on the shade, and then it's got the gold detail. And the shade, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a linen shade. I think this is just perfect for the spot that I want it. So it's going to be on top of the desk in the guest room. It's so torn in there because they had a big lamp. It was stunning, and it had like flowers and birds on it, and it was like really detailed, and it was only a little bit more expensive than this one, but it was just too big. So I'm glad I went for this more simple one, because I don't want it to take up too much of that space, because obviously when guests are there, that's where they can get dressed, put some of their belongings and stuff, and if I put the big lamp, it takes away from a lot of that space for them. So I went for this one. This was $59.99, which is quite expensive for a lamp this big, but I love the colours, I love the details of the shade. It was the perfect little size, so I decided that I was going to treat myself and get it for when I have guests round. So I'll either sit that on its own or maybe on top of some coffee table books. We'll just see how it styles. So I really, really love that. So keeping with the Christmas theme, they had quite a few of these in, and I just loved the detail of it. Again, this will probably go somewhere like in the guest room on one of the shelves, just to bring in a little bit of Christmas into those spaces. This was $12.99, a good size, love it. It's just got the, so you can see the details in it there. How pretty is that? That was pretty much it, but I did get a pumpkin cheesecake syrup. It's a slim syrup for my coffee. I've never tried this one before, so I'll keep you posted. That was pretty much it for my shopping. I got loads for Christmas, so that feels really good. I can get that all put away and safe for then. The berries I've been meaning to get because I felt like I needed more last year, and I remember going at the start of December and they had just sold out everywhere. I could not get hold of them, not even on Amazon, and I'm really particular about the colour, so as soon as I knew they were out this year. I do need to go back to Inspiration some point because they do like a deep red velvet bow that you can use to sort of fill out parts. So I've got one more of them, but I do want some to put up my garland on my stairs and on my dining table. So they didn't have it in yet for this season, so I will go and grab that. But I made up with all the little bits that I got. I need to go and get ready to start wallpapering this bedroom. I won't lie, I'm dreading it because I'm not a wallpaperer. I've done a few times, it will be okay. But because the ceiling's shaped like this, and then I've got like cutouts for the plugs, and I feel like I'm just like, ugh. But it needs to be done. I need to get it done this weekend. So I'm going to sit down for 20 minutes because I've been at it non-stop today. I'm going to have a drink of water and then we're going to go up and get it sorted. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film because this has been pulled off the wall. And obviously this is everywhere that I'm going to be wallpapering. So you can see that I've got the socket here. I've got a socket here. I've got a socket here, so this one here is going to be for, so that'll be above the desk, so the desk is going to go up to about there, and then this one here will be behind the TV, and then this one here will be above the wardrobe, and then this wire here is for the spotlight on top of my wardrobe. So I'm going to wallpaper all of this. Now I'm not a wallpaperer, so this may trigger some people because I'm going to start here. And the reason I'm starting at this bit is because this bit here's got the big cut. I think if I mess anything up and it's over here behind the wardrobe, I won't be as stressed out. If I trigger you, if I do it wrong, I'm so sorry. I need to just give this a little bit of a sand, but the electrician came and he actually filled it in. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but he did it all for me because it was a last minute job that he had done. So I was really appreciative. I hope this turns out well.
Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you. When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road lights coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down, empty streets. You were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever.
Guys, we've had a disaster. So I had the guy that's coming round to help me with the desk. So the wallpapering's all done, and I think I've done an okay job. I am pleased with it. Look at the beautiful detailing in it. Ugh. But as the guy came round to help me screw this to the wall, because obviously I was measuring up for the desk, and as he lifted the ladder, he hit this pipe. Like the pipe would come up where the radiator would be, and it just burst everywhere. Oh my god, I've been running round like trying to sort that out, but it's sorted now. He's just capped it off, and then he said he'll fix it when it comes to sorting the radiator out. So I'm so glad he knew what he was doing because I didn't. But yeah, the wallpaper is up. I just need to like wipe down where I can see some paste and stuff. But I think I've done a good job. No professional, and you can sort of see the line, which I hope is not going to shrink when the wallpaper's fully dry. It's been up for a couple of hours now, but I love it with the socket. So I think it looks really good. You can't really get a feel for it at the minute, so apologies. But I will have to trim some bits up, and the walls are so wonky in here. It's an old house, so I expected that. And the good thing is I'm going to have a panel strip running down anyway, so that'll just make that look a lot neater. And tomorrow, hopefully we can get started on the desk. So the desk is going to be just below this here, so it'll come round. And this is not screwed in yet because we couldn't get to that because we ended up spending a while trying to sort that out, but this is exactly where it'll be. It is going to be fabulous, and obviously for anyone that didn't watch the last video, this here is white because there's going to be a TV there and it's going to cover it, so I decided to not put a brass one in. If I look dishevelled, it's because I am. I'm just getting cozy now. I feel like, do you know when something happens and it just stops you getting done what you wanted to get done? But it's not the end of the world. We got it sorted. Well, I'm so lucky it was him because I wouldn't have had a clue what to do. So I'm so glad that he knew what he was doing. He knew how to figure it out and he got it sorted. So tomorrow, and I was going to go and get the wood tonight, but because of that I hadn't eaten until like 10 minutes ago. I am going to go up in the morning, I'm going to go and get the wood, and we're going to make a start on the desk tomorrow. So that's the bit that I'm really excited to get done, because once the desk's done I can start getting the paneling finished, then the room just completely boxed off, and then it'll pretty much start coming together really quickly. And then I might even put the TV on the wall tomorrow. Once the desk's in, I know where the TV will be, and then I can maybe build the shelves and stuff. So I'll have a little play around. Still not managed to get this house sorted, and like I'm just looking at this lamp and I can see some dust on it, which is not a bad. Maybe that's too much information, but I do need to really sit down and get this house sorted. So I'm hoping maybe tomorrow evening, once I've boxed that stuff off, I can then just put some energy and time into sorting this house out, because then we go back into a new week and then we're all busy and we're just getting stuff sorted. I'm really enjoying doing the guest room and putting that wallpaper up today. Like, it's obviously not something that I've done a lot of, but I found it relatively okay to do. If I'm honest, the wallpaper, I found that when you're trying to get your, you know, the lines together, that was the bit that I was probably struggling a little bit with, just to make it look really neat. And I'm a little bit worried when it dries, like I was saying, that it'll shrink a little bit and the gaps will become quite big. I hope not. Either way, we make it work. This is the whole joys of renovating and trying to do some things on your own as well. I'll never get it all perfect, but I love to show you the bits when it's not perfect, because everything can't be perfect all the time. Anyway, so like I say, I've got stuff to get sorted out tomorrow. I've had a cute day other than that little bit of chaos. Going and getting all the Christmas stuff, getting bits and bobs. I love all that stuff. And yeah, it's been a really nice time, but I'm so sorry if you're triggered by spiders. But I just went to run up the stairs just before I filmed this clip. I thought, oh, let me go up and show my homebody besties. And as I went to run up the stairs, there was, and I said the other day in one of these videos, I don't get big spiders in this house really, they're like quite small. This spider was big. And I think, is it because it's the season? And I don't like it. I don't like it because that one I couldn't pick up. I couldn't, it's just shivered me timbers. But yeah, I'm literally going to sit and chill. Probably don't have long left in me before I need to go to bed. I'm currently uploading a video. This is how busy I've been. My video goes live in the morning. I'm literally scheduling it now. And that's something else that I wanted to mention, is that on my last video, there was a part of the video, I don't know what's going on with my editing suite, so I use Final Cut. But in my last video, there's a part of the video where I was talking, but the music went really loud, and I don't edit like that. And I had scheduled my video, I was uploading my video earlier on, and I just so happened that as I had done it all, I had put my captions in, I had did everything that I needed to do, I had tagged all the products, and there's a part where you're uploading that you can actually watch parts of the video, and I thought, let me just double check. And as I went into a certain part when I was talking, blast music again. So I don't know what's going on with Final Cut, because I'm not editing, I'm not even putting that song in my, so I don't know, it's probably something that I've done, but I just wanted to apologise for the last video on the part where I was talking, and you guys let me know straight away. I really appreciated it. And it was, I went on and watched, and it was like for like a minute or something, maybe not even that. So I just wanted to, I kept the video up because it was like a just shy of 40-minute video, so there was a lot of it that was fine. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know and apologise, and I'm keeping close to it because it just took me an extra couple of hours today to try and fix this one. So I will make sure, but if you hear or see or anything pops up on my videos, do what you do and let me know. I really appreciated it, so thank you very much. I'm going to finish this video here though. I'm going to go get this video sorted. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Honestly, that helps my little channel more than you would know. I really appreciate that. And I will catch you in my next video, which is all going to be about getting the desk and getting more of that room done. So yes, I can't wait to see you. See you in my next video.